Hello, everybody. We are in Florida. We are meeting some of Curt's family for lunch, and then we're going to go over and we're going to see his mom's place for the first time since Hurricane Milton. We know that there was some damage. We know that the carport is completely gone, and we know about a couple other issues as well. One of the things we're trying to do while we're down here this year is we are trying to get it ready to sell. So his sister and brother-in-law have been here for the past couple days helping to straighten it up and make it more presentable for buyers. And we're going to take over once they leave. Here is Curt's mom's house. And this used to be a carport. Look at this. Look at that. Oh.
Oh no, I can see right. This is all right in here. This is all.
Curt, you gotta hire somebody to do that.
Yeah, her roof structure on this side looks pretty good. There's a little coming up over here. Let me try and call her.
Careful, that could be sharp. Good morning, Curt.
Good morning, Cory. How are you?
I'm good. This is my favorite thing about your mom's house, is coming out when you first wake up in the morning and having this to come out to. The sun, the water, it really is beautiful.
It's nice and cool out here, but the sun's warming it up. It's going to be a nice day, actually, I think. It's going to be 72 here today. 75, 78, 82, 78, and then Thursday it's going to cool just a little bit.
Very nice.
Today. Yeah. Is it time for your Americano?
I think it is.
Okay.
Curt and I have been here at his mom's place since yesterday, and we have done a lot of work. We're cleaning out all the cupboards and all the closets and everything that she had that she doesn't need anymore. And there's a lot of stuff that we're probably going to give away. I highly, highly encourage you, as you get older, to purge your stuff. Don't create collections of things that you don't look at or you don't care about anymore. You might even think that you care about it, but if you're not looking at it or utilizing it, get rid of it, because somebody is going to have to come in and deal with it for you. And they're not going to, it's going to be so overwhelming for them that they're not going to know what to do, and they'll either just give it away or trash it. So please, as you get older, start simplifying. That's what Curt and I are doing. That doesn't mean you don't have things around that you love, that you just like to look at, or you can't have a couple collections of something. You absolutely can. That's what makes a house a home. But we did this for my parents. When my dad passed, we did this at his house. And now we're doing it at Curt's mother's house. Purge a little bit as you go, as you get older. It's the nice thing to do for your family and your friends. That's my word of advice for the day. Can you explain what you're doing, Curt?
These little things are really cool, and you just put them around, and they suck the moisture and smells out of the property. There's little bits of charcoal in there too. That's where the smell probably thing. So I don't think they're reusable, but I'm going to try to reuse them. So I just cut along the edge over there and just putting it back and see what happens. Because we got a lot of them here. Got big ones too.
Curt will do anything to try to save a penny. Anything.
Does this have some kind of...
You may be surprised to know that the budget for every episode of InnDaddies
is zero.
You'd probably be shocked because of the production values. Are you sure you want to open these?
Yes.
You might be unleashing some sort of bacteria.
I sure am. It's Florida.
This is never going to work.
Look
This
at what's
is
coming out.
It's milky.
It's dust.
Oh, it's dust? How does dust even get in it, though?
You know what? I think we just need a piece of tape. Close these back.
I know where there's a lot of tape.
Okay. Here, let's not get too technical. I'm glad you know where all this stuff is.
I've been going through everything. Show what you've done.
Brand new. Thanks, Curt. You're welcome.
This is never gonna work. It can't be this simple. It cannot be this simple.
How's the bedroom coming along?
I hate doing the bedroom. So I've gone through drawers and I've thrown out stuff that's clearly trash, and I'm still in the process of that. I do not like doing that at all. It's your mom's personal stuff. There's a drawer full of panties and bras and stuff.
Does anything fit you?
No, yeah. I've been trying stuff on.
All right, I'm going to put that little chair with that little table. Do you have a rag? I want to try something.
Oh my God, we got nothing but rags.
Okay. I wish this was...
You're just like me. I'm in here and I get distracted by everything. I started working on the shelving unit in your dad's place, in your dad's room, like 5 times. And I constantly thought of something else, and I turned around and walked right out.
Well, you know, that's good and bad. And then all of a sudden, a lot will get done, you know, because you just wrap up all the little teeny projects.
What is this, Curt? And tell us what you like to use it for.
This is Marine 31. I did a lot of research.
Can you show it?
Everything gets,
Marine 31.
yeah, this has a drop of bleach in it, but it has some other great stuff. And it seems to take care of a lot of the bad mold and mildew problems. So, you know, a lot of people use just bleach, and that rots things away. Now, this was covered really dark. I sprayed some on about 3 minutes ago. And let's see what
Not
happens.
even, because I've been shooting you. It's only 1 minute and 15 seconds into this.
Okay. It was all that black. So maybe a couple times at this.
I don't think you'll ever get rid of the yellow.
No.
The
but
yellow's from the sun, and that's all.
Yes. This is going to sit outside out front, and it just has to look, you know, presentable. But look at what it takes off. That's all that. This is all of the wonderful things that grow in Florida. See, it's eating it away. Loving it.
Much better.
See, you can sit that out front without being too embarrassed.
Yeah. Once now that you've done that, maybe
Now you want to take it home.
No. Come inside. Now.
In the middle.
Yeah, let's just put it in the middle for now.
Okay, so this is the middle.
This is the middle.
Yes.
This is the middle.
That is the middle.
know what? That's a lot lighter.
Try start curve.
Right, but I like it.
It's gonna look nice and clean.
Oh, it's so smelly.
So it's a stain.
And then over here, we have a little yard sale going on. That's what I've been working on for the past 2 days. Pulling stuff out and setting it out for free. My free sign needs a little help. Anyhow, this is gonna look great when it's done, honey.
Yeah, I think so too. It's curve appeal. You pull up, oh my God, I gotta have this one, Larry.
Larry. Okay, Larry. Simmer down, Larry.
I need a thicker roller though.
Hi. Yeah, this is gonna keep you busy for a while.
My mom's place, this is a 55 plus community, it got hit by the hurricane bad. Her whole carport went, the front of her garage went, and so we're having that all replaced. And then there's some damage because the wind came at her towards the front. So everything's been pressure washed. Everything's being respray painted. All these planting beds that were overgrown because she hasn't been here for a year, we're digging up, putting in mulch, we'll show you that. Repainted, pressure wash and repainted the driveway. We went a little lighter color, and that's almost done. Here's more damage, gutter damage. This was all big terracotta pots, all overgrown and all moldy, and so that's what's left of it. I washed the inside and the outside of the windows. It probably hadn't been washed. My mom's been sick for a while, so maybe a couple of years, and they turned out really well. This whole gutter is going to be replaced. Washed all the screens. There's my uncle helping. Can you see him in there?
Hi, Jack.
Hi. He's Dutch, so he does a good job. So I've got to repaint these bricks down here yet. We don't have any alligators yet. When the sun comes out, there'll be 3-4 alligators up here. All been pressure washed. Her neighbor lost her entire ceiling, or entire roof, excuse me. The whole roof lifted up and went there.
Where'd it go, Curt?
It just went, and it's finally getting replaced. She had these hurricane shutters, which really helped, but what happens is you have a lot of flying debris. The first hurricane shutter got pretty battered up by flying debris. So this has all been pressure washed and clean, pressure washed and clean, a little hurricane damage, and then here's all the flying debris that hit the front of this. Flying debris that hit the front of this. And the hurricane really did a job on these trees. It killed one of the 3 trunks on that one, which we have to do something about. And these others, I've got to thin out a little bit. All the fronds are all bent that way because of the wind. And we need to get some replacement pieces.
What happened here, Curt?
Well, this was a blue glass installation. It was kind of like this.
We had set this here from next to the driveway and pulled it over here to give a little weight on this side. And I think actually there's video of that you will probably have seen before this. But anyway, somebody came and took the bottles. Can you believe that?
We can't believe it. To this day, we still can't believe it. So maybe we'll find some more in our travels.
Oh gosh,
But
like it's that easy to find cobalt blue bottles just lying around.
yeah, and then this was all weeds, because again, my mom's been sick for a while, and all that's been pulled up, new mulch down. All these have been pressure washed. The front's been pressure washed. The AC unit's been pressure washed on the exterior until we can get that serviced. It's working fine. This is her interior. We're gonna have all these floors replaced because the subfloor is getting a little soft. So replaced, and And then all this and the living room, dining room, kitchen is going to be a little bit more contemporary wide plank, luxury veneer laminate. And Cory has done a great job in getting rid of everything in here. But as you'll see, it's not totally gone. This was packed with stuff. This was packed with stuff. The cupboards were packed with stuff.
I handled the inside work while he took care of the outside work.
I will say my sister and her husband have flown down a few times, and they have done just crazy good things. And then shout out to Tim, brother-in-law. He did stuff that I would have taken a lot of time and really taken me off a lot of other things. So kudos to him.
Absolutely.
And Betsy, an artistic eye with decorating.
Absolutely. And she's going to come back to help stage it for selling. And here's the stuff that we kept for staging. So in order to get the place ready for the flooring to be replaced, we had to get rid of all of the small objects. So all the baskets, all the little decor items that were everywhere, we were told to get rid of all of it except for the large pieces, and they'd handle the large pieces. So that's what I've done, and that's what most of this stuff is.
Yeah, and then this is the cellar right here. If the shades were all the way up, you'd see the beautiful lake. And then we've come full circle to Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hello. Boy, it's really coming along.
Jack, this is a little like this old house, so
Yes.
just pretend you're on this old house.
Okay.
That really looks great, Jack. Awesome. Did you throw some stuff on there yet?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Soon to wipe that up.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. All right, cool. I gotta go
We'll
back.
get it.
Huh?
We'll get it.
Yeah, it looks good. All right, I gotta go back to work.
All right. Bye, Curt.
Bye.
We have finished all the work on Curt's mom's house that we're going to be able to do before the flooring guys come. Pretty amazing that we're at this point. Curt and I can hardly believe it. Curt, how are you doing? How you feeling? Can you believe we're at this point?
This has been since middle of November, and it's the middle of January, so it's been 2 months that we've come every week to work on this place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling tired, but I'm feeling a sense of accomplishment. The floor guy starts in 5 days. He's going to take 2 weeks to complete, and in that time, the roof guy will be here, and he is going to take about 4 days to complete his project, and then it goes on the market.
Well, now then, your sisters come, stage it, clean and stage it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how frequently do you feel like we are going to need to come down when the flooring guy is here to check on things? You like to come and see your mom about once a week and take her out to lunch and take her shopping. So do you think you'll be coming down next week, or how is this going to go down?
Yeah, I'll come down next week, and probably you too. I've got a small project out there in the breezeway that has to be done, and then there's the garage that still has to be organized. But those are very low priority. A lot of that stuff we're going to leave for the future owners, because we're going to sell furnished. So we want to sell it turnkey, because that's the kind of place this is. People come, they take their luggage out of their minivan, and they head to the pool. So we want to make sure that they have everything they have. It'll help it sell too. So, and I'm just looking at this beautiful view right now. You should pan around. The sun's coming out. Palm trees are blowing in the breeze. Be a couple alligators that climb up on the bank in a minute. Boy, I'd live here.
Okay. We are going to get ready to take Curt's mom out and make sure that she's happy and content. And then we're going to go back to our place and make sure we're happy and content. We have friends coming from Provincetown tomorrow for 2 days, so
Miss
that'll
Cook
be
and Miss
fun.
Anderson.
Miss Cook and Miss Anderson.
Those are both men, by the way.
Those are both men, yeah. All right. Bye. We are on our way back to Curt's mom's place. The flooring guy has finished. We are meeting with him in a little while to just give him his final payment. After this, we have to have still the carport replaced. And what's the update on that, Curt?
His workers got deported, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So Curt's thinking that this probably isn't going to sell this year, which means we're going to have to go through another hurricane season, potentially. Unfortunately, but...
Unfortunately, potentially, but realistically.
Yeah. There it is.
This is it.
We're down at Curt's mom's one last time. It has sold, and the closing is in a couple days.
Alligators, storks, loons.
I do wish that Curt's father could have lived a little longer to enjoy this place more.
Well, this is the end of an era. When Cory and I got to Florida in November, we started working here almost immediately. And it took us about 3.5 months. We didn't come for 3.5 months straight here. It was a couple days, 2-3 days a week. And we finally got ready to list because we wanted to hit the February market. And the realtor was out taking pictures, and while he was taking pictures, it sold. We got full asking, plus we had to throw in a golf cart. And now we're just waiting for permits to come back on some work we had done, which if we waited to get permits, we would have not had it done until August, and we would have missed the sales season. Seller doesn't care, buyer doesn't care. It'll close when it closes. So this is our last time here, our last loads of junk, our last walkthrough, our last making sure all the mechanicals are working, the water's off, AC's on, all that kind of stuff. And my parents spent 7 years here. My mom did. My dad passed shortly after they got it. My mom got it so my dad could look at this lake, which is absolutely gorgeous. Here's the lake. Cory and I would sit in that, which we call the lanai, with the shades up and wonderful, comfortable chairs with our coffee in the morning. And here is a brand new gutter attached to a brand new carport attached to a bunch of new roof that got ripped off by the 2 hurricanes. Here's the golf cart that they're getting. It's our old golf cart. Beautiful carport. We repainted the driveway, which is a big thing here. And this is the front of the house. We had most of the floors inside replaced because they were getting soft spots, and a lot of the finished flooring replaced. Pressure washed everything, put black mulch down.
Talk about your feelings. Like, how does this feel to you?
It's kind of mixed feelings, to be honest, because my mom can't live here anymore. But so it sucks that she can't live here anymore. She's finally gotten in the groove of where she's living and she likes it. So this doesn't serve a purpose anymore. But it's hard. I mean, they worked hard all their lives to get a place on a lake, and I don't think she realizes all the work that you and I and my sisters popped in for a little bit, my uncle popped in for a little bit, all the work that was done over the last 3.5 months, because she never came back. She did come back to get some clothes. So it's kind of weird. I'm happy, but a little sad for my mom, but but I'm happy that it's going.
I think it's a little bittersweet for me because it just shows you, the chapters of your lives.
Yeah.
And, like, she didn't realize her chapter here was going to end as quickly as it did. And she was kind of forced to leave. She didn't sit and plan and say, "Oh, I think I'm gonna leave in the next year." Her health just dictated when it was going to happen, and this is the last place that she lived with your dad.
Yeah.
She's never going to live somewhere where she lived with your dad ever again.
Nope.
I think it's just that. I think the passage of time sometimes just makes me
But you're
sad.
right. It's the phases.
Yeah.
She's in the home stretch now, I guess, in a very safe place, very comfortable place. She's already got great new friends, and she's living her life to the fullest, which I love. She's not being a grump. She's not sitting in her place and not doing anything. We just had a fabulous lunch with her today. So yeah, but it's just the phases of life, people. Cory and I are in the last quarter. She's in the home stretch.
It's sad. But it's life.
Now we get to go home and have a martini.
Okay.